So the first method on these problems was use division. Now we're going to use the LCD. So it doesn't matter which method you use. Some people like one over the other. I used to always like this method better, but sometimes I like the division method, so it's handy to know both. Okay, so what you do when you use the LCD, it says simplify the rational expression by using the LCD. You look at all the denominators, the little denominators, the 2, the 5, the 10, and the 5, and you come up with what's the LCD. So the LCD in this case is going to be 10 because 2, 5, and 10 all divide into 10. That's the smallest number. Okay, so let me rewrite the problem. Normally there's less writing on these, but I'm going to copy it over so you can see it better. So what you do is you take the numerator and you multiply by the LCD, which is 10. You take the denominator and you multiply by the LCD, which is 10. Now you're allowed to do that. You can multiply by any non-zero number or expression as long as you multiply it to both the numerator and the denominator. Okay, now when I distribute, I'm going to get 1/2 of 10, which is 5, and then I'm going to get 1/5 of 10, which is 2. So think, how many times does 5 go into 10? How many times does 2 go into 10? And then in the denominator, we're going to distribute and get 1, and then we're going to distribute and get 2. So now I don't have any fractions. That's the beauty of using the LCD. Now all I have to do is add the numerators, 7/3, and I'm done. Okay? So it's almost like a magic trick. Maybe that was difficult to see, so let me write it again and do it again. The hand is quicker than the eye. So what we're going to do is we're going to distribute. So it's going to be 1/2 times 10 plus 1/5 times 10 over, and then I have a 10 down here that I'm multiplying by, 1/10 times 10, and then plus 1/5 times 10. But then what's going to happen is all of these little denominators are going to cancel. We know that because we found the LCD of all of them. So it's kind of messy, but then you're going to have just the 5 plus 2 over the 1 plus 2, and so you get the 7/3. So maybe that was a little bit easier to see what was going on. Okay, but remember with the LCD method, the goal is to get all those little denominators to cancel.